From Oscar Steakhouse inside the Plaza Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, you're on the corner of Main Street. Welcome to the only podcast produced by and recorded in the Las Vegas Hotel Casino. From gaming to dining to entertainment to sports to Vegas history, this is the place to be for the inside scoop, because this is the place to be downtown. Now, here's Plaza CEO Jonathan Jossel.
Okay, welcome everybody, and this is a first ever podcast episode of 161 episodes. This is the first one in Oscar's office.
Yeah, we've always done it in Oscar's Steakhouse, and now we're doing it in his office a little bit, changing it up a little bit.
Correct you, not always. We once went to Freddie Glussman's house above Piero's and did an episode. Oh, you weren't?
I wasn't invited for that one.
I was in. Well, yes, it was a world-class episode. And having Freddie Glussman at the last dinner series reminded me how much I enjoyed that guy's company and his humor. So that was the only time we ever left. But now we're in new digs. We're trying this out, Oscar's office. Couple of reasons, but a lot of it to do with the fact that the bar at Oscar's just gets too busy early on, and they got to set up, and the noise and the phone ringing and all the distractions. So here we are in Oscar's office.
And this one we're recording in the afternoon, so they're starting to move in there. You start to hear things in the kitchen. So,
and if we like it, we'll stay here.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Anyway, so we have two very special guests here today. One, let me introduce you guys, then you can speak your piece. Natashia White's been with us at the Plaza 15 years. We grew up together here in many ways. Director of marketing, but not what she's talking about here today. And number two, our Vice President of Sales and Catering, Michele Evans. Many people call Miss Nevada, a former Miss Nevada.
Well, once Miss Nevada, always Miss Nevada, just like the Marines.
I was about to say. Miss Nevada, Michele Evans. And we are here because these are the two rodeo queens of the property.
Right.
They run rodeo.
Oh.
You can do your...
Can I do it?
Yeah, that's good.
You got to talk, otherwise I don't think the camera looks at you.
We're in video, so you're
Okay.
good. Yeah, we caught it.
And anyway, we wanted to talk rodeo, but also we have a lot of people on our podcast that say, hey, give us more insights to the team, the people behind the scenes, not just Jonathan and Gary, but who else makes this place tick. How many years have you been here, Michele? 10?
9.
So 9 years, 15 years, can talk a lot of Plaza. That's not what we're doing, but you can if you want. And we're talking rodeo, Helldorado, the world of country, which is now we're getting into season, and it's becoming very topical, right?
Yeah, and I guess Vice President of Core Arena as well. So,
Absolutely.
Michele, why don't you take it away? What is the Core Arena? What's going on? How do you transform a parking lot into a equestrian center every year?
That's a great question, Gary. It was actually Jonathan's vision that started the Core Arena. It started in 2017. We started bringing some events out there during NFR, which is 10 days in December, to give the contestants an area that they can practice during the day, because they're not allowed to in the Thomas and Mack during NFR. And it just kind of evolved into a year-round facility, which we have brought. Natasha, you want to touch on rodeo?
Yeah,
We brought the rodeo in 2019.
Yeah, Helldorado Days rodeo.
What is that for someone that doesn't know?
So it's a full-fledged rodeo. We get contestants from...
All right, hold on. Gary, do you know the 7 events that make up a full rodeo?
8.
Sorry, Mr. Jossel.
I do not know all 8.
I know all 8.
Okay, go for it.
And I said 7.
I've got the list.
Let's go.
Okay, tie down,
Yep.
breakaway, team roping, steer wrestling, barrel racing, bull riding, saddle bronc, bucking horse,
Bareback.
bareback.
Yes. Very
Bang.
good.
Even though I think
Well done.
Very
Impressive.
Okay, so I did not know that in 2017. And just to, firstly, you're both very eloquent for your first ever podcast, so good job.
Thank you.
But it was my vision in some ways. In other ways, I was sitting there desperately figuring out why in December is the town busy with cowboys and we have nobody here. And so it really came out of a desperation for how do we fill the place in December when we were so empty. And that's when we sponsored the LVE and the NFR, Las Vegas Events LVE, NFR, and we actually did an episode earlier on with this where we talked about these sponsorships, but it was really out of desperation. We were so needed the business. And then, of course, once we had the facility, you guys started putting other events in there, demolition derbies, but back to Helldorado. Tell everyone, what is Helldorado?
Yeah, so it's a 2-day rodeo, full-fledged rodeo, 8 events. We've partnered with Centennial Commission, and we put on a full event. We take contestants from the Wilderness Circuit, so that's Arizona, Utah, and Nevada. And we're getting contestants from all over that at some point they're competing to get into the NFR. So we're getting top-notch athletes. It's a PRCA, WPR sanctioned event. And it's 2 nights of fun.
And we're the first rodeo of the 2026 rodeo season.
Yeah.
And some of the NFR contestants we've had, Stetson Wright, his brother Ryder, we've had a barrel racer that they've all competed in the NFR, as well as Helldorado Days Rodeo.
Now, a lot of our listeners are in England and they're thinking, who the hell is Stetson Wright? And some of the other people you're talking about. But these are some of the most famous
They
names
can
in
check them
rodeos.
on the internet,
And so
absolutely.
the way it works, that I understand, is there's rodeos all over the country, and you earn points at those rodeos that qualify you to get into the NFR, which is the National Finals Rodeo in December. And that's one of our rodeo, Helldorado Days, is actually one of those sanctioned rodeos that gets you points.
Yes.
And this rodeo used to happen for many, many years in honor of the history of Las Vegas. Is that
Yeah.
fair?
So it started in 1936. It was the
Wow.
first rodeo that they had for Helldorado Days. Helldorado actually started in 1935. It was built because when they were building Hoover Dam, it gave an opportunity for people to come out and just let their hair down, relax, have a good time. And then so the second year of Helldorado festivities, they added the rodeo. And it's been going ever since.
So it was a parade first as well.
It was
just
a
a
huge
huge
It was a
festival.
long festival. Parade. You had beauty pageants, carnival. I mean, they had it all going.
Yeah.
And the town, even the school districts would get involved. The teachers would come in. All the kids are dressed in Western wear. The grocery stores. I mean, it was a smaller town back then, but everyone went Western. It's kind of like NFR, but back then.
Right. And we were asked by the Centennial Commission if we would take over the mantle, because it happened in many different locations. But once they realized we had an arena in downtown, it was like, oh wow, you guys want to
Help
take
us
this
out.
on? So it started out as sort of a favor to them, but then did you fall in love with it?
Of course.
Oh, you can't help but fall in love with it. I
And-
mean, you've got little boys out there that are doing the mutton busting and their
Okay,
boots
go
and
on,
hats.
tell
and
the people, what is mutton busting?
mutton busting.
busting.
It's actually one of the first events that we do in the arena. It kicks off right before the actual rodeo starts. It's for kids from 4 to 10 years old, under 60 pounds. They can sign up as long as their parents sign the waiver at the information booth, and they get suited up in their vest and a helmet and placed on a sheep by their parent or guardian, and they open the gates and they hang on as long as they can.
It's absurd.
It's
It's a little 5-year-old holding onto the hair of a goat while
they
he runs
absolutely love it. Absolutely.
I've already had people say, okay, what time do I need to get there? They're hitting us up on Instagram. What time should I get there? And what's the best day? I need to make sure my child does it. Some people are like, oh gosh, we can't make it this year, but we love it. Like, people are looking forward to this mutton busting. The
We-
line's long, and it's sad when you have to turn
We
Do
to
the
have
the
kids
had a
train
little-
for this? Like, are
Some
they
of
in their
them do.
backyards on top
We,
of a
we,
sheep?
we watched a kid do a backflip on the back of a goat. It was insane. I have an 8-year-old who has PTSD who once tried to ride a sheep. Michelle put him on the back of the sheep and he banged his head, and my wife never
He had a
forgave
helmet
me.
on. It was very safe.
It was questionable, but he is PTSD and will never do. When he sees the sheep, he goes, no! He automatically freaks out. But if you're in the world of rodeo, which we are not,
Right.
and you grow up with that, these kids are proper talented.
It's
goat
like
riders.
their
Absolutely.
intro
Sheep
to bull riding. Or,
Yeah, and,
you know,
and the
it's like
kids
where
are
it
the
all
future.
starts for
They're the
them.
future of rodeo. If they're not involved, then where's the rodeo going to be in 10, 15, 20 years? So.
Yeah.
So give us the details for this year: time, location. This is the first year we're charging for tickets because we're slowly building the brand. So
Yeah.
Correct. So it is Friday and Saturday, November 7th and 8th. The gates are at 4 p.m. for the carnival, which we
Correct.
haven't even talked about.
Yeah. Brand new, we're adding a carnival, so there's rides, there's games, there's food, all the works. But yeah,
So the carnival is open at 4, and then we open the gates for the rodeo as well at 4. We'll have food vendors anywhere from funnel cakes to tacos to barbecue, which you have to have at a rodeo. Pink Box Donuts participates with their truck. And it's a lot of fun. And the actual mutton bustin' starts at 5:30. Rodeo kicks off at 6. It's about 2.5 hours. And we're pretty tight on the schedule because it's on Cowboy Channel. So we've got those constraints. But afterward, you want to talk about the DJ?
Well, in addition to adding all the things that Michelle just went over, we've also added activations, photo ops, different things like that, just to give it more of a festival vibe. And then we have the Forest Art Cart that's going to be there, and it'll be our after party. It's going to be great.
So, for anyone that doesn't know, Forest Art Car is an art car from Burning Man that my good friend Ryan Doty owns, and they do a block party now downtown with it. we housed it here, and we were like, let's use this for NFR and the idea for Helldorado. And the idea was, Helldorado was intended to honor the history of Las Vegas.
Right.
But somebody very smart said to me, well, why don't you do a rodeo that honors the today of Las Vegas and make it a party? And that's when the idea came of, well, what if we do the carnival? What if we add in the party atmosphere? So after the rodeo, we have the country DJ on top of the art car, and hopefully it becomes a big festival party like it should be.
That's what we're hoping.
And we build it up over time.
Yeah,
Each year it grows a little bit more by adding the carnival, the petting zoo,
We have line dancing.
the mechanical bull riding. I almost said bull riding, but no, they don't get the real ones.
It's incredible. It's the best time of year. It's why I think the Plaza should be a mini South Point downtown, having their facilities, their demographic. It's just a great event for Las Vegas, the NFR, but all of the offshoot events that come with it are just my favorite time of year, frankly.
Yeah.
Ours too.
Yeah, and it's good to have the events that lead back to kind of that Western spirit, because you forget when you're in the day-to-day grind of Las Vegas that we are still in the Southwest, even though we're just a major city like everywhere else, So it's good to pay history to that.
Well, that was an interesting debate, because remember when we went to the Centennial Commission and some of the board were like, well, there is no history to the Western.
Yes.
And then other people were like, there is a ton of history, and if Benny Binion could see this, he'd be smiling in his grave. So
Yes.
depends who you talk to.
So where can everybody pick up tickets?
Get them online.
At www.Helldorado Days or on the Plaza's
Or
website.
Plaza, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, there's still sponsorship opportunities. We've got Martin Harris sponsors our Mutton busting.
The
LVCVA has joined us this year, as well as Centennial Commission. They've been a sponsor for years.
We've got Boot Barn. We have a list of sponsors that are helping us out this year, but always looking for more.
And we're going to grow it into an annual event that's always down here.
Yeah, I was going to say, what is next? What do you guys see in the next few years to add to the Helldorado events? Because now you guys have 90 years of history to keep up with, so you got to keep evolving it.
We were actually brainstorming on this earlier today. The rodeo itself is it's significant. It's legitimate because we've got the NFR vet that works with us. We've got Randy Spraggins from Specialty Dirt, the best dirt guy in the business. We've got very legitimate roots right now. I think the one way to make it better is to extend it.
What does special dirt mean?
Specialty
you
dirt
need
tracks.
to explain dirt to
Randy
our listeners, because I'm
Spraggins
just thinking you're pulling it up from.
He is the
somewhere.
dirt guy. If you want to look him up on the internet, best dirt guy in the business, and the dirt it's very important. It's like golf. If the greens aren't proper, you're not going to sink.
Now
the
you're
putt.
speaking my language.
There you go. Yep.
Yeah, but what we were thinking is to take it to the next level, adding more days, right? It's a 2-day rodeo right now. We visited other rodeos.
Yep. Reno is 10 days. NFR is 10 days.
So
Cheyenne
more days,
Frontier Days.
increasing the prize pool for the contestants to win. That's what'll take us to the next level.
Yep.
That's fantastic.
So we're excited.
You want to do a segment?
No, I
You
was
have
going
another
to say,
question?
you got more questions?
Well, yeah, but let's put them on the spot. They prepared for the rodeo stuff. Let's get them uncomfortable on the other stuff. But
Perfect.
That's
in the
going to be
meantime,
hard to do.
Yep.
in the meantime, Lucky Box.
This portion of the podcast is sponsored by Lucky Box.
What is Lucky Box?
Lucky Box is a mystery sports and Pokemon cards. Find them at all your major casinos out here in Las Vegas. So that's our gift to you guys.
Help me here.
You gotta,
I don't even know
Put it out. Yeah, there you go.
Natasha, you
I
do
got
it.
it.
I guess I should have gotten 2 of them. I apologize. You
That
guys are
was
gonna have to
take 2?
share
Oh, yeah, yeah,
share.
yeah.
Just
Rep it.
Share the
I don't
card.
even have now. Oh, here we go. Okay, football.
Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels is a great quarterback. Let's see what you got
There
here.
you go.
Daniels.
So that's a
Jaden Daniels rookie
PSA
card. So it's every
PSA
card
10.
is- Show it to the camera.
2024.
Jordan Daniels rookie card.
Okay.
So that's the idea. You open a box. It's random. It's fun. Congratulations.
Do they have rodeo cards
Thank
there
you.
too?
Oh, that
No,
would be
but
awesome.
I actually been in contact with them,
There
so
you go.
I was
Rodeo
trying to
cards
get
are great,
graded
yeah.
rodeo
Uh-huh.
cards for this, but I didn't have enough
Thank
time.
you.
They wouldn't have gotten here.
No worries.
Your kids will like it if nothing
Oh,
else.
For sure.
All right. So you've been here
15?
15 years, 9 plus years. Tell the people, why do you like the Plaza? What do you like working at the Plaza for? You could
It's
work anywhere you want. You
definitely
don't have to
home
stay
away
here.
from home. We're here most of our time, right? We wake up and we're here a long time.
Absolutely.
But for me, the Plaza, we are allowed to think outside the box. and just come up with new ideas. Jonathan typically says, let's go for it. I mean, hell, we're doing a rodeo, right?
Exactly.
We're two Cali girls.
Right,
City
right.
girls. We don't do rodeos, but here we
Jewish
are.
English guy doing
Yeah.
rodeos. There's
Yeah.
not much.
So for me, it's the ability to think outside the box, get creative, and just come up with fresh ideas.
And shout out to Natasha, because we have the Johnny Rockets, the Fremont Fair Fireworks Squad, and Natasha's one of the lead members of the Fremont Fair Fireworks Squad. She oversees.
Do you have a name for the rodeo, or are you like Johnny Rodeo at that point?
No.
No,
I'm the face of the Jewish English rodeo. But for the fireworks, you really led the charge this year
22
with the
weeks
team.
of fun, baby.
22 weeks. We'll see what happens next year. But congratulations
52
on a
weeks.
great season.
52 weeks.
It's
Is
a
that what
lot
you
to
said?
undertake that. We'll see.
It has a nice ring to it, though.
It does. Congratulations on a great fireworks season.
Thank you.
And
Great
Michelle,
team behind me, too.
What keeps you coming back, putting up with me?
You know, along the same lines as what Natasha just said, the flexibility. I've been in the business since 1985, and
Why don't you tell me, where did you start? Because you basically born and raised at Plaza like
Yeah.
me, but you've had some more history in town.
so my first hotel job was in Southern California at Knott's Berry Farm Hotel. It was Buena Park Hotel back then, and then I moved to Vegas and did my time on the Strip. and
Tell us, where'd you go?
So I opened Excalibur back in 1990.
Okay.
Worked in Mesquite for a touch for Randy Black. Worked on the Strip a little bit more, and then landed here in 2017. Love the
Didn't
flexibility.
you do Aliante
I was at Aliante.
and Sahara?
Yep.
Old Sahara. New Sahara.
Both actually. I was a
Okay.
consultant when, Terry's
Okay.
team went over there.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
And for those listening that don't know what sales and catering is, what's the role?
So it's the fun department. We get to book all of the special events, the weddings, the conferences, the milestone events that people will have, anniversaries, reunions. Absolutely love it. We also get to cater. Right now we've got a sports conference in. Don't want to give too much of that away, but a bunch of athletic directors and future NBA stars up in the ballroom, and we cater to breakfast and lunch.
Is there any event that sticks out that you love doing every year at the hotel outside of rodeo?
Oh no, I was going to say rodeo. I absolutely love rodeo. That's got to be my
Okay.
my favorite. That, and I do love weddings. Weddings are so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the variety of events that we get is pretty significant across the board, but and we really have been able to thrive in getting sort of niche events down here. But do you think there's a day where downtown can compete with the Strip for the traditional corporate business? I mean, you could say no,
I don't
'cause
know. I don't know that I
I
want to compete with the Strip. They've got a different reputation than we do. Downtown, we're going to take care of people. Everybody knows that they can pick up the phone and call me if there's something that they need, a last minute, I forgot, I need a special gift for a VIP coming in. And they're going to get that immediate response from myself and my team. And unfortunately, that's not what happens on the Strip. You're a
Right.
number. You're a small fish in a big pond.
But on the other hand, they have a tremendous amount of MICE travel.
Yes,
Go
they
on,
do.
tell the people what's MICE.
Yes, meetings, incentives. It's basically your corporate side of events. It doesn't have any of the social, like
And
the
we
Smurf
struggle
does.
with that because of parking. We struggle with that because of reputation of downtown.
We have
noise,
limited space, yes.
The whole
distance to
Fremont
the
Street
convention
experience,
center.
it's hard.
And so I
Yep.
wonder if we can ever get that business. I do think that's the biggest opportunity for downtown, is to get some of that business.
I think that once they know we're here and once they've experienced it, once they step foot in the door, the team shows them what we can do and what we're capable of, and they'll book. It's just letting them know that we do have 20,000 square feet of space down here, as well as the arena, which we've done events. You alluded to Demolition Derby and Dirt
Is there
Track.
a chance it's coming back?
We're hoping in Q2. That's what we're looking
It's
at.
the one event that people still ask me about,
Yes.
that demolition
Yes.
derby, create chaos.
We've
Yeah.
been in
City
talks
Hall
with
gonna
them.
be okay with that? Those motors running?
They were, City Hall was there.
They loved it.
Yeah.
Well, that's, to be fair, we did on the weekends though. If it's just midweek,
We're,
that's a
we're
different
looking at midweek,
conversation.
correct,
Yeah.
correct.
They'll all
But
be out
also
there
after
watching it.
hours. So they should be
Ish.
home. Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about daytime,
We also
but that's
actually
okay.
have as of today, we just booked an event for next year that I'm very excited about. That's also a return of something special. So we'll have to tease that for the next podcast episode.
Thanks.
Thank you guys for being a part of me on the corner of Main Street.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun.
You gonna come
Hopefully
back?
You'll have us
We'll
back.
be back.
For
We
sure.
have to. We have
gotta
to come
check
back for
NFR.
Downtown Christmas Expo.
Yes.
We have to. We'll be
Okay,
back.
well, we'll touch on it real quick before we get off. This is going to be going out here in a few weeks.
So we have events out in our arena during the 10 days of NFR. This year we've got Cattle Dog National Trials. Absolutely love that concept.
stop for a second. What are the dates of NFR so people know what we're talking about?
Sorry, December 4th through the 13th.
So
it's
10
always
days.
the first Thursday of December in 10 days, correct.
And the idea is that this is now the main rodeo for the whole city, where all the contestants that won all the most points come for
Correct.
the biggest money prizes,
Yes.
and they take over the whole town.
They do.
Right,
They do.
and that is held at Thomas and Mack.
Correct.
Not to be confused with it
Yes.
being at the Core
People
Arena.
do think sometimes
Yeah.
that, but we have offshoot events where
Our events are during the day during
So- so
NFR,
now it's
so
what are our events?
so people can come watch ranch sorting or the Patriot College Showdown Rodeo that we've got out there. All these events are during the day, and then at night we have watch parties. We have 2 of them this year, as well as downtown Christmas
Expo.
Yeah,
That happens during
best
the day.
shopping that you can
From
find
9
in
to
Las Vegas
4:30.
during rodeo.
So what
9
what
to
is the
4:30
downtown
every
Christmas
day.
Expo?
Yeah, it's a shopping expo that we're putting on for different businesses,
Small
boutiques.
Exactly. A lot of it is handmade, unusual items. That it's not anything. You're not going to find like the bamboo sheets and the mattresses and stuff that you do at other Christmas
yeah,
expos.
you're not buying the caravans and the Polaris. You're buying like knives and hats and buckles and
Mm-hmm. Correct.
tchotchkes.
Yes, and
Jonathan
I know
always,
this because I
Jonathan
shop
always,
there every year.
Jonathan always shows up with a new cowboy hat or a pair of boots. We're like, what happened?
we have some of the most beautiful turquoise jewelry
Yeah.
that Joseph brings.
But yeah, so
Native
doors
American.
are open daily 9 o'clock in the morning to 4:30 in the afternoon, and it's free to get in. We give free parking if you do a purchase, so definitely something to come down
It's
and
the
check
place
out.
to be
Not-
downtown.
Not to sound like somebody downtown, but it's good steak, good whiskey, good gambling, and a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
That's our
A lot of
tagline for
fun.
those, for
We,
those 10 days.
we look forward to the Helldorado Rodeo. We look forward to
Mm-hmm.
the Downtown Christmas Expo. Thank you guys for joining us today.
Thank
Thank you.
Are you a fan of On the Corner of Main Street? You're listening, so we'll assume that's a yes. So share the love, rate, review, and tell a friend to subscribe. Also, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at PlazaPod, on Facebook, Plaza Podcast, and feel free to write to the man himself at Jonathan Jossel. We'll see you next time, right here on the corner of Main Street.